Friday night baseball now from the Lone Star State and Minute Maid Park in Houston. Dallas Keuchel, a left-hander out of Oklahoma, will be on the mound. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, he's having a very nice season so far. You look at that ERA in the low 2s. Looking to continue that trend here in this one.
Jose Iglesias started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Keuchel into his motion, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2 pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Springer moves over, and that's the first out of the inning.
In the second spot tonight,
Ian Kinsler will stand in, hoping to get things turned around here in April as he enters play with an average down in the 220s.
Nope.
High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Game time temperature tonight, a comfortable 66 degrees at first pitch. Now a swing and a ball hit foul to first as the first base coach had to do a little skip to my Lou there. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
If there's one thing base stealers don't like, it's when you throw at their legs. Now that's their meal ticket you're messing with.
To short. Correa scoops it up. Throw on to first takes care of Kinsler here for out number 2. With a moment now, let's call on a look at how the Astros line it up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, when you're talking about watching somebody throw a ball across the diamond, this guy throws it like a laser. Over at third base, doesn't have the great range, but if he gets his hands on it, oh my, can he throw it.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Slider, more of a slurve right there, but it's 1-2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One-two is the cut fastball, but he holds back. 2-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side. Daniel Norris is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Detroit. Eric, any thoughts?
Yeah, guys, in his last start, he went into the 7th inning, but wasn't able to get a decision. I look to get a W here in this one.
George Springer is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Got in his kitchen big time right there.
Smoke toward the hole. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
Well, good start so far for the home guys. 1-2-3 top half, followed by a leadoff single here to start things off in the bottom half.
He's set. Here it comes. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count, 0-1. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A 2-run home run off the bat of Eric Hosmer. And the Astros have taken a 2-0 lead. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Turning for second is Altuve. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And Altuve is into third base with a triple.
batting fourth, the shortstop,
Carlos Correa digs in now with 2 already home and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away.
Well, runs often come in bunches, Matty, and we're going to have to see if that's the case right here. They've got a chance at a big inning.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. Evan Gattis will stand in, and you see the slow start by the numbers as he's struggling to crack 200 on this new season. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Well, this first inning's been a rough one already. He needs an out here in the worst way.
Yeah, and you don't want to get caught having to play catch-up this early in the ballgame, so you're right.
On to first, and they get the double play, but boy, was he ever upended at second base.
Left fielder
Colby Rasmus will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is pulled into right. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
And I got a feeling the last thing these guys want to do is get someone up in the bullpen here in the first inning. They might not have a choice because this is 4 hits against them already, and that last one was smoked.
First delivery to him on the way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. But they strike for J.D. Martinez will stand in, and as you can see the big number there, he's up over 400 to begin the campaign. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as you'll take a look at strike one.
Well, you got to figure that this guy's going to come out here free and easy here in the second. He's got a 3-run cushion already. No reason not to come right after these guys.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Wow, he hasn't missed outs in that one. He's well on his way to a similar performance right here.
Keiko gets the sign. First pitch on the way. Victor Martinez comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Marisnick going back. Gone! So a solo home run for Victor Martinez. Number 201 in his career. And the Tigers are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Nick Castellanos comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit sharply toward the right side. Springer is there, 2 down. Justin Upton will come forward now, back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. Into the windup and the pitch. In there, strike one. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Hit hard down the line, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. 0-2, here it comes. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. One for the Tigers on the solo home run. Marwin Gonzalez will get his first opportunity now, and you can see that average pushing up near 350 to start things out. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and Kinsler will flip it on to first for out number one. Now that we have a chance, let's take a look at the defense for the Detroit Tigers. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Cameron Maben can really go get him. There's never really been any question about his defense. When he came up in the big leagues, everybody talked about what he can do out there, and he is not disappointed.
Right fielder,
George Springer will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first.
Well, he hit the fastball, so we're going to see right here if they still come at him with the hard stuff.
2 out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Martinez. And that's the 3rd out. Leading off the inning, Cameron Maybin, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Cameron Maybin.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Hit out towards second. Altuve fields it cleanly. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Catcher,
James McCann will stand in now. 2 hits and 5 trips for him in yesterday's ball game. Fastball in there for a called strike. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. 3rd inning here. 3-1 our score. High and deep to right. Back goes Springer to the track. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the 2nd out.
Now batting,
Jose Iglesias will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk here would at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, this guy has some pop.
Swing and a liner. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Nothing across here. This Eric Hosmer digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
And he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1. Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2.
That slider is just devastating against left-handed hitters. I mean, he wasn't even close to that one.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the 1st out of the inning.
now batting, second
Jose
baseman,
Altuve will stand in now. He took home the Silver Slugger Award in the American League a year ago. Swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt, and it's strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
Well, here's a little trivia for you, Matt. On May 1st of 2012, Jose Altuve faced Mets pitcher John Roush, who's sick.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Yeah, getting 1 triple in a game is rare enough, but getting 2 is something you might see once a year. But just like the last one, he hits second base here under a full head of steam and makes it into third with his 2nd triple of the ball game.
Carlos Correa is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with 1 away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
now batting, catcher,
Evan Gattis bats now and will try to start over with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground out.
And all he's looking for right now is a pitch that he can drive somewhere. You got to get on base, and preferably in scoring position, so maybe he can get his teammates to drive him in.
Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
Yeah, same pitch, same result, and he's late on it again.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by. Leading off the inning, Ian Kinsler, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Keuchel's ready. Here it is on 0-1. Line drive to left. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the fourth.
Up next for the Tigers.
So one away, and that'll bring in Miguel Cabrera. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Well, he's thrown a first pitch strike to about 60% of the batters he's faced, so that's a pretty good percentage because we're into the middle innings right now.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Up next for the Tigers.
J.D. Martinez will stand in. He took home a Silver Slugger Award for American League outfielders a year ago. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. One and 0 pitch on the way. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Fought off at the plate, and will do it again. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Victor Martinez stands in again. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first plate appearance. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just gets a piece of it. Strike one. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. This is in the air to right. Springer has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for Detroit. They trail it 4-1. Colby Rasmus is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Left fielder, Colby Rasmus.
I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike one.
And for that guy right there, this is going to be an important inning. He's already given up 4 runs through 3. And you know, they need to get a minimum of 5, hopefully 6 innings out of him. So he needs to show something right here.
And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Number 42 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
42.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Pretty stress-free inning so far. 2 batters, 6 pitches, and 2 strikeouts.
Hitter, Marwin Gonzalez.
Grounded to short. Iglesias is up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they lead it 4-1. Leading off the inning, Nick Castellanos, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And here's a fastball called for strike one. The pitch count there, 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Castellanos is retired, and there's 1 away.
Yeah, a nice job behind the plate. He wants it low, so he's got a good idea that this ball might be in the dirt, so he's able to smother it and then make the strong throw to first.
Justin Upton is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Keuchel sets his sights. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Cameron Maben stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Swing and a ball lined hard towards short. But this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. And this Jake Marisnick comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. And it's quickly 0-2. Served out to left off the end of the bat. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. George Springer will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And he'll get back in safely. 4 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Here comes Marisnick around 3rd. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, there you go. That was easy. Leadoff single puts the guy in the stretch, and then bang. A triple here chases him home.
Eric Hosmer strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. In to score is the runner from 3rd. It's 6-1.
Boy, I'll tell you, these are the scary ones for a pitcher. This is going to give you a pretty good angle right here because this ball is hit so hard, and it's just about right at him. I mean, there's no time to do anything out there. And he's pretty lucky that one didn't get him because he would have taken his head off.
Matt Boyd is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Now the Tigers have some action in the bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. The 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2. The early hit total, about what you'd expect in a score line such as this. And a foul pop behind the plate. And he's retired, 1 away.
Up next for the Astros.
At the plate, Carlos Correa. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And Maben's throw not in time. He's in there at third. Evan Gattis will stand in another dangerous spot here in the inning as this ball game is hanging on the precipice of getting out of hand.
Yeah, I think you have to get this guy if you're going to have any chance of sticking around. Even a single here might put this one out of reach.
Moving under it, Martinez makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
That's a nice job there to get this ball airborne. He's able to get that ball out there deep enough to pick up their third run of the inning.
Colby Rasmus will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Here comes the first pitch. And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors. James McCann will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
Now the 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Now batting,
Jose Iglesias will take another shot here. He's flied out and lined out in 2 trips.
Well, 0 for 2, but he's taken some decent hacks. Could see a better result in this at-bat.
And that's through for his first base hit in this one. Ian Kinsler will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
your attention, please.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Tony Sipp will come on now in an awfully tough spot as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Chopped foul right at home plate at strike 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Pitch taken there by Kinsler, and he's out in front now. 2 balls and a strike.
He's still got a couple pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. You got to take a step back, take a deep breath, and get back in the zone.
Yanked on the ground down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. He'll come home with it. And he is safe at the plate, taking a chance down a bunch, but it's a 7-2 contest now.
Now batting,
Miguel Cabrera will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. Good cut that time by Cabrera, but he couldn't come up with it. It's 0-2.
Well, a couple of good swings back-to-back, but nothing at all to show for it.
And here's a swing and a miss from Cabrera as he's set down on strikes, and there's 1 away. J.D. Martinez will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 6th home run on the season for him. And that lead is trimmed to 7-5 here. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that as a pitcher, but sometimes when you don't have it, you don't have it. It's like this is going to be one of those times.
Nick Castellanos will stand in again. He lined out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time up. And he lays off there 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Number 42 will take far here tonight.
Well, what do they say? Third time's a charm? Well, we'll see about that.
Swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt, and it's strike 1. Well, that man's got to be feeling a little better about things out there on the mound.
He sure does. His guys got him right back into the ball game, and now they need him to put up a shutdown inning here so those bats can go back to work.
And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
For the Astros.
Marwin Gonzalez will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if you can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Ripped down the line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting,
Jake Marisnick will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Justin Upton. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
Hard hit ball to second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
up next for the Tigers.
Cameron Maben will try things again. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips.
Yeah, he got solid contact on that line out, but it just didn't work out. In this game, you have to trust your approach. Eventually, it's going to pay off.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Very weakly on the ground. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, catcher
James McCann will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Out in front of it, strike 1. 0-1, here it comes. And he looks like a new man out there as this is swung on and missed. It's 0-2 now. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Tigers. George Springer steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th. And we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Chopped foul right at home plate. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Eric Hosmer strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
And he's always so tough on left-handed hitters. That slider is just so difficult to pick up.
Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. A solo home run here off the bat of Eric Hosmer. His second home run of the game as they open up an 8-5 lead.
Well, it seems to me like we've seen this before. His second home run of the ball game. And it would seem to me that he hit that one harder than he did the last one. So he's definitely locked in.
Striding into the box, Jose Altuve. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Well, at least he was able to make contact, and that's better than most of his teammates can say up to this point. They've been whipping left and right.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And there to bring it in is Cabrera for out number 2.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Carlos Correa. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-1 delivery. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. One more for the... Jose Iglesias comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Will Harris is on to work as he'll take over here in the 8th.
Number 42.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
Well, this is turning into a real dogfight now.
To short, hit hard. Correa has it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting. Second base.
Ian Kinsler gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
And time's getting short here. You don't want to have to face that closer in the 9th inning needing 3 runs. They need to cut that gap down somehow.
Pitch taken there by Kinsler, and he's out in front now. 2 balls and a strike. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
And this is where the scouting report really pays off. I mean, sometimes you just got to go looking for a soft spot in the guy's zone, and they found one there.
Miguel Cabrera will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
Drives it the other way to deep right, and he will get there to make the running play, and that will... Mark Lowe is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th. Evan Gattis will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Colby Rasmus strides in, grounded out his last time through. Here's the first pitch to him. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
He will definitely give you something to think about up there. There are no comfortable at-bats against this guy.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Number 42.
First offering on its way. Number 42 stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Chopped weakly to the left. To second for 1, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Yeah, you know, a double play there was always going to be a stretch, and that's where you just take that force out at second, get the lead runner, and then say, you know what, thank you very much.
Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back. First pitch coming, here it is. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
And you can tell by the way these guys are swinging. They're just not picking.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. 1 left for Houston. They're on top. Set to start the 9th now from Space City, Houston, Texas, as we continue our presentation of Major League Baseball on the show. We'll stand in again as we flash you back here to inning number 6. This was his 3-run home run that's really been the key blow to this point in the ball game. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Lifted into center field. Marisnik is under it. 1 away. Victor Martinez will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Gaddis gonna have to hurry. Throw on to first to be in time, and now the Tigers are down to their final out. Nick Castellanos makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. One and one.
And this has been his problem all night long. He just keeps going after pitches that you should be watching.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. And that's cut on and missed. So now the Tigers find themselves down to their last strike.
Well, if he's going to overcommit to pitches like that down in the zone.
Throw to first will be in time to get him. And the Astros have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Yeah, that's a nice win here for these guys. And now I think, EK, you better hurry up and get to a computer so you can get your taxes in by midnight.
A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he was definitely a big part of this victory. You see there, 4 RBIs for him in the ball game. He came through when they needed him to, and he was instrumental in the win.
Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. Starting in the American League Central, the Angels combined to give up just 5 hits as they the White Sox 7-1.